We invite you to come on a journey to the Icelandic highlands on a quest to find northern lights, hot springs, and adventure. There's going to be a fair bit of trouble along the way, but I'm sure you will enjoy it. This was an unforgettable journey, and I can't wait to share it with you. Let's begin. We show up at Biggie's house and there he is, opening the door like it's in a movie.
Good morning. That's one crazy car you got.
This is a hero shot. Like you're all guys standing like stoic and clothes with colors and everything, just going, oh yeah, we're doing this, and I'm just going mind-boggling.
What kind of travel are we getting in?
I'm the bard. I'm the musician of the group. Bicky, he was up all night or parts of the night working on making Fenrir ready for the trip. So I guess he needed that shower. But it gave me a chance to bring out my little guitarlele and comment on the moment with a piece of freshly composed improvised music.
You ready?
Ready to go.
And Bicky smells fresh from the shower. Took less than 1 hour. He smells fresh from the shower. Now the time to go to the highlands. So stay tuned and enjoy the show.
Yay! That was the beginning of the day. Biggie taking a shower, Raggy singing about Biggie taking a shower. He knew exactly what would a little bit annoy me.
My aim with this song was maybe to entertain in a slightly annoying kind of way.
As soon as I heard Biggie turn the key on Fender, the engine turned on, everything changed.
なんかディズニーのアトラクションみたいだった。なんか音がすごく大きくてガタガタちょっと揺れるし、なんか本物のなんかディズニーのアトラクション乗ってなんか旅に行ってるような感じがしてすごかった。
I don't know, felt like a start of an adventure, really. I think it's just something with the height of the car and even just driving out of Reykjavik, because you're sitting on an angle where you're watching this, to me, very familiar city, but the angle is totally new because you're sitting so high up on this monster of a truck.
We headed basically east. So we wanted to go a little bit norther way towards Sigalta, where this our kind of our starting point.
When we enter the highlands, you feel it. It's just the light changes, the temperature drops, everything is just way more wintry, snowy, more eternal in a way. The time seems frozen, and especially on days like this when the skies are clear, the sun is out. It seems like you've entered this kind of perpetual dimension where it's just always winter. And the only people you see are people on jeeps, just like us. This is where you don't go unless you're prepared.
雪があんまり多いところに行ったことがなかったからめっちゃ綺麗だったし、めっちゃ雪を見てワクワクした。
Yeah, don't fall and break your legs up here. Nice one. It's super slippery.
When we arrived in the highlands, we started passing other people on trucks. And every time we passed someone, Biggie would stop and chat with them for a second. And I thought it was really cool. I started to see sort of like how there's a truck culture in Iceland and people are always very friendly. And this was a key thing because people are very friendly and people are really willing to help. And we would come to discover that as the trip went on, for sure. Biggie found this hill where he wanted to just drive straight up the hill.
And needed a little bit more of a laughter, a little bit more of a ooh factor.
My first reaction was, well, here we go again.
Forgetting that I don't really have brakes.
Uh-oh, we're going backwards. Oh, geez.
You're going up and fun, yeah. No. Whoops!
The car won't start.
This was the first time that we noticed that something was a little bit off with the electricity in the car.
I know exactly where the rescue party is, and I know there's a lot of trucks anywhere. So I just started going between one of the mountains and heading south. I should have told everybody that what I was doing because I just kind of left.
I actually noticed that Biggie's going somewhere. Okay.
But that was cool. I mean, for me, we were just having fun.
Ooh. All right. Hey, cheers, everybody. Hey, cheers.
Cheers.
And there's Rocky. What a moment. What a moment in life.
でもさ、泊まった場所が何にもないけど岩がいっぱいあったりとか山があったりしてとにかく楽しくてとりあえずみんなでビール飲んだねみんなでビールを飲んでソリをしたりドローン飛ばしたり写真撮ったりビッキーが頑張って直してたけど他のみんなと楽しく過ごしたから全然楽しかった。
That's not cold. Look at me. I'm dressed like a Russian. Way.
What's the quest again? Joy. Happiness.
Whoa! Once you pop, you can't stop. Once you stop, you pop.
So that's how much fun we had. We didn't notice that Vicky left the entire group.
And soon enough, 2 cars come running and they're like going, wait, there's a guy walking over there. Okay, hey, how's it going? I was like, hey, we're good, but you come and help us a little bit. I have problems with the engine starting again.
And that's when we realized that he had wandered off to find help while we were having fun.
Yeah, so a bunch of guys came, all wearing shoes that I actually sold them, which was kind of funny. We were lucky that one of them is actually not just a mechanic, he's an airplane mechanic. He was quite used to the engines and he overfixed it before we found out the problem was the smallest problem in the world. We had fixed so many things by that point, there was like one guy went, maybe a fuse went out.
See you guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Earlier today.
ありがとうございました。
Simple enough. But we got these dudes helping out. Super
Yeah,
awesome.
my daddy, thank you so much.
Yeah, these guys
This
rock.
is like a travel, you know, you always get a travel. Like I miss this feeling, you know. We need always help from someone. And then they're just so kind and nice. So we gave them beer.
Yeah. Of course we give them beer.
Yes.
We gotta reward them for their
Yeah.
awesome help.
I think we are here more like less than 2 hours. But I just enjoy staying here, stuck in here.
Yeah, because the weather is just insanely good. Like this place is so nice. I don't want to leave yet. I like it so much.
We ran into the rescue party. They were called Flubbanir or Flugbjörgunarsveitin, which are one of the major rescue parties in Iceland, which are volunteers, all of them.
So many people and so many things happening.
When we met the rescue team out on the ice, it's just a good example of how Icelanders really have this culture of being in the highlands. We have the infrastructure for it, meaning there is this Björgunarsveitin who patrols the area. They're quick to mobilize in case people need help.
Like, I was so excited at this point, I just ran out with my camera and just like started taking a lot of photos and videos, and like I felt, you know, when I was a kid I used to play with the Legos a lot, and I had like these Rescue Ranger Lego sets, and this sort of felt to me like I'm just a kid and just enjoying watching these dudes at work with like their giant machines and their trucks and stuff. I'm just like, wow, that's so cool, I want to capture everything. So I had my little spy lens on, the 200mm zoom lens, and I'm just like click, 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 trying to get everybody. And man, it was so much fun for me.
でもなんかいろんなかっこいい見たことない車がいっぱいあってすごかった。
It's a troll. It's the story behind it is that trolls always stand on the mountains waiting for travelers underneath to come, and they will run down and eat you. Because Icelandic trolls are not cute and nice. They are devilish and horrible. Because a lot of people have, disappeared in this place where we've gone to.
There was no sense of urgency really, because Gladheim was not that far away. At the outset it seemed like a very straightforward trip. Drive through the valley, follow the GPS line, and we'd be there.
川の中を行くのがもう本当にまた言うけどディズニーランドみたいなんか USJ とかみたいで本当に楽しくてワクワクする経験だったかな。
So we went to Lammerol and over rivers there, no problem, and that's a warm river. But we were heading into Gladheim, and I decided to take the northern route because it's a lot safer to do in wintertime because we don't have as many rivers running.
Nice sunset.
We had driven on top of a small mountain just to take in the view and make the most of the ride. We were in no hurry to get to the cabin.
Yeah, I sacrificed for the drone.
It's getting late and I'm sitting at the front seat on the right side and then I feel a little bit okay.
Okay, we might have gotten the car stuck.
And we pumped down and he was stuck and I found something that was wrong with him. The locking mechanism for the back tires were not working.
This is the moment he realized that we're stuck.
It caved into a little river and now it's stuck.
最初前の車輪がどっちもした時はすぐ治ると思った。なんかみんなで引っ張れるかなと思ったけど車が重かったから引っ張れなかったけどでその後ビッキーがフレイヤーをしてflare and what? And flare was quite nice in red. Nothing happened. Like no Superman, no stuff. 助けがどうだろうだけどフレイヤーが全然高くに上がらなかったから。
Obviously, first thing we did was trying to chop away at the ice, make a ramp for the wheels to back up on.
But we had a crowbar and we would have been out in 2 or 3 hours. We just needed to build the ramp.
そうビッキーが山の上に行くって言った時にビッキー一人で行ったらもう暗いから危ないなと思ってジョンちゃんも一緒に行った方がいいよって。
And Kana, she kind of turns to me and signals like, hey, you should go with him. And I was just like...
Yeah, we ran up a mountain to get a higher ground because I knew exactly where Lammerløven and Flipper were. And check if they could see us because I thought the trucks would be there, the snowmobiles would be there, and if they saw it, we'll be fine. Because the rescue party sometimes actually wants to do something while they're training to get more experience. That's how it works.
We had signal. So I caught up to Birgir, he had shot the second flare up, and I told him, hey, we actually have signal, we can call people.
When we finally got connected with them, I could overhear the conversation and I could only hear, so where are you guys? We're about 45 minutes away. Do you want to help this guy out? Yes, we do. I'm like, okay, they don't want to go home.
So while Vicky and Jonbjörn ran off to get help, I just went at it with a crowbar because there was nothing else to do. Jon and Vicky were gone for almost 2 hours. And
めっちゃ心配してもう2人が遭難して帰ってこなかったらどうしようって思ってたけどカラとマルタは車の中でビールを飲んでたRagnar is still hitting the ice with the crowbar. I was like, okay, maybe we should drag him inside and like
I bet he's cold.
And I slipped myself and the crowbar went through the ice. So my whole leg was submerged. The worst thing was I lost track of the crowbar. I lost it in the water.
Suddenly, Rag is going up and opening a door and I've lost the crowbar. Of course you did.
There was a typical sort of no moments where I sort of laid on my stomach on the ice and just plunged my hand into the ice, digging for the crowbar. If I can't help the situation in any practical way, then as a musician, the only way I can help the situation is to work the vibe. So I felt the best thing I could do now, being alone, stuck, cold in the highlands of Iceland, was to bring out the guitar and pick up the mood. So I picked out my guitarlele and started entertaining Marta and Kana, who were in the car with me.
And we had a nice time, and we had some requests and songs and stuff, and the morale went up.
大変だったけどワクワクしてたかな。どうなるのかなって思ってた。このままここで寝るのかなとか、歩いてどっか助けを呼びに行くのかなって思ったから怖かったけど、旅行が好きだから楽しかった。
We are searching for to complete our crime. When the walls come.
We run back to the car, join up with the others. 45 minutes passed and the rescue people showed up pretty much exactly when they said they would show up.
Oh baby. Gott kvöldið. Sem bara gott. Við erum með fram hjólinn bara fast í vatninu.
So they came back and I knew many of them, they were quite happy of coming and helping out because it's such an easy help. It's you just need a little tug to get the tires a little bit, get a better grip, and then I'm out.
When the rescue team arrived, they pulled us up. It just felt like the most natural thing ever.
Guys, if it's time for videotaping, then it's now. Can somebody hold my back?
I think the video taping time, the rescue mission might be here.
Rescue mission? It's just what's
going on, baby?
We're just having a little fun. Added some people to the group.
Remember one thing, I'm never stuck. I'm just temporarily not moving.
How are we all doing in here? Looks like we found help. We're free! How are you feeling, brother?
Yeah.
We're free. Yeah, we're free. Yeah, good job. Get þetta auðvitað.
We've been stuck for a long time. It's become very dark. It's everybody's tired, hungry. We were looking forward to having a good meal.
And we went some crazy trips, crazy hills, and one of them even we shouldn't have done. We were super close to the river, kind of sliding into it, and I was getting ready to go like, we're not fucking do this at all. and my heart was getting broken, like by the idea that I wouldn't make it into Glaðheimar. And that's not something I wanted, because Glaðheimar has a special place in my heart.
We'd been awake now and at it for running on 16 hours, and by this point everybody was feeling pretty exhausted.
But little did we know, we're gonna be driving for quite a bit more.
Luckily, we found a cabin in the middle of nowhere, and a couple of guys were in there. One of the guys runs out and just goes, "What are you doing?" "Oh, we're doing Glaðheimar." "Oh, go the northern path." I was like, "I just did that." It's like, it's the safest route. No, I popped into a hole, we got stuck, and it's like, "Just follow me, we'll do it together." Jumps in, not wearing any protective gear or anything, and drives like hell, and we follow him, and...
Okay. He's going in between. So we were on the other side of that mountain earlier. So by being here, we're gonna skip that part.
What?
He's in my hole.
Like, for real?
Yep.
No, dude.
We get to the same spot. Here's my hole, and he makes a new one.
It's the same actually after 2 hours. Telefon after.
Okay.
Nice, good job.
I wasn't really doing much there.
Oh, good job.
So what happened next was that we just start trying out, like making him drop, me pulling him out. He drops, pull him out. I'm the lighter one, but I'm the bigger one, so it's better that he does it than me. Because if he makes it, being heavier, we can make it easier. This is no go, we can't do this way, but we know a way to get into Glaðheimar. You will definitely not like it.
We came to this very risky looking cliff, and I mean, at this point I just put my life in Birgir's hands. I was like just sitting in the truck, just like, yeah, let's just let this happen.
The celestial heavens were serenading us with this spectacular light show.
That we get northern lights and they just explode. We get purple, we get dance, we get white, we get long. It's all over the place. It's one of those like rare moments where even I'm going, yeah, that's extremely good.
That was the pure magic. So we went out of the car to enjoy the moment, to to catch and to breathe and to just submerge in this beautiful, beautiful one magic.
でもオーロラ見た時外の空気吸ってめっちゃこうフレッシュになったし、めちゃめちゃオーロラが綺麗だったから、あの時ストップして見てよかったなって思う。めちゃめちゃ綺麗なカーテンのオーロラだったね。
After the northern lights, we needed to keep up with the plan and head on to the cliff. And he showed us the cliff, and I went, I see tracks. But that looks like a one-way ticket down and no way up. If we get stuck, at least he said, I'll come with you and I'll stay in the cabin with you. We went down. It was one of those hold on and hopefully I don't say oh shit on the way. So we went down with almost no brakes.
Okay, we are doing another dangerous, awesome thing.
Hold on, guys. I mean, hold on. Steamy.
We made it down into the river, made it out.
We made it over the cliff, thanks to the guy. I mean, he was navigating us the whole way.
Jú, við erum að spæna okkur hérna áfram. Ég bara 10 sekundur.
It's just like the photo.
Yeah, it was a beacon almost.
Bye-bye.
Luxury cabin.
Bye, guys.
So arriving to Glaðheimar is a very special thing to me because growing up, this was my favorite place in the whole world, mainly because my father and my uncle and their friends built it in 1989. And it was quite of an achievement to do this, especially at the time. And having this in where it is just the most amazing thing in the world.
Want some steak?
At this point, we were tired and very, very hungry. Most of us had totally forgotten to eat during the day.
Birgir didn't even stop for a second. He immediately turned on the grill and just started cooking food, just like slapping everything on there. And me and Kana were like, oh, how can we help? And we started just like cutting vegetables feverishly, trying to like prepare whatever we could.
I don't have enough Italian words in my vocabulary to describe how fantastic this is. It's just like...
Yeah, look at this. This plate is just amazing.
Yay, let's see.
Here comes the man of the hour.
So I'm stuffed. Can't eat more. Oh, okay, sit down.
Come on and join us. So yeah, we finally joined the party.
It was pretty much the coolest cabin I've seen in my life.
We then partied and danced under the northern lights, which exploded onto the sky in glittering blue colors. A magical sight.
Ohayo. よく寝た？
めっちゃスリーピングバッグあったかかった。
めっちゃいろいろ人いる。新ファンシーなところ。
起きますか？準備しますか？
準備しましょう。
Nice.
Ready for some snowmobile?
All right. Really?
5 minutes.
Okay. 今から行ってきます。
Hey, you look cool. Hey.
Oh my god, I was so scared. I didn't expect that so much. I was
Peggy asked me a question. Are you ready for a ride on a snowmobile? And oh, of course.
First time. It's always.
The guys we were met there, I didn't know most of them, and they were funny bunch, I have to say.
So yeah, we came back to the same cliff, and this time, we're going the opposite way.
Right before we climb the cliff, the right music is always key.
Finally, I ended up on Paradise City with Guns N' Roses, and I thought, okay, that's perfect. Yeah, we're going to Paradise City.
I felt like we had one chance. Let's do it correctly.
天然温泉に入ります。温泉だよ、じゃんちゃん。
楽しみ。じゃあ、脱ごう。
脱ごう、この雪の中。
今、カラスがいる。カラスはオーディン様の目。
そうだね。じゃあ、オーディンが見てるかな。
Yesterday, we wouldn't have met that awesome guy that took us out alone. We probably wouldn't have seen Northern Lights at the time we did, at the spot we did. And we would be miserable in Reykjavik. Hungover and just not doing this.
Yeah. Yeah, we're about to bathe in the hot spring.
Heated up by the lava that erupted in 1440.
Jeez, that's crazy. This whole area is just insane.
Well, it's very active and very volcanic.
Yeah.
So be quiet just for today.
Yeah, let's hope no eruptions.
めっちゃ寒い。今から温泉に入ります。めっちゃ気持ちいいね。
I was expecting at least a small crowd there.
Nice color.
Yeah, I think so. So, we're in Land Manalaugar, which is a natural bath where you can go and bathe at your own risk. But it's fine. There's no parasites, no nothing. You'll be fine, for the most part. And this place is so nice right now because obviously there's no people. Like, there's no tourists in Iceland. And even if there are tourists, this is a tough spot to get to because you need to drive a jeep like we've been doing this whole trip. And you run into all kinds of risky situations like we've done on this trip. So my lesson for this trip is always travel in pairs. Always have another jeep with you to pull you out of sticky situations. And I think I definitely want to go back. You know, should I get my own jeep? No. I'll just make friends with people who like jeeps. Oh,
Sorry,
Kana's feet are in the shot.
I was floating.
How many hours have you stayed in this spot?
In total or just a day?
Yeah, just
A day, two and a half.
2.5 hours, something like that. Pretty good.
And it was nice, and you forgot the world, and I've never forgotten this world as much as I did right there because I had to be reminded that there's an epidemic going on.
So while the other guys were just enjoying their time in the hot water, in the hot spring, I went back to Fenrir, put up the computer, connected it to my phone, and commenced streaming to my patrons through 4G. And incredible enough, it just worked.
Just close your beautiful eyes and I'll open the door just like the night before.
Hey, it's John Bear. Thank you so much for watching this video all the way to the end. This was an unforgettable trip for us and I'm so happy to share it with you. Make sure to like and subscribe because we're going to have many more adventures in Iceland. I also highly recommend you check out Ragnar on Spotify and also check out his Patreon page. I will also post the links in the description. Also make sure to follow Kana on Instagram. She helped to film so much of this video and she does an amazing job posting pictures on Instagram. You can also find Birgir and Marta on Instagram as well, and I'll post the links in the description down below. Thank you once again, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.